Hi everyone, my name is Maggie and this is Manelia, and we're animal care specialists here at Brookfield Zoo. Today we're going to be sharing some advice on how to care for some of your pets that you may have at home. First, we're going to show you how to properly set up an enclosure for a leopard gecko. So we're going to start off with the essentials that you will need to properly set up a home for the leopard gecko. So right here we have a properly sized enclosure that you will need to house your leopard gecko. So they're going to need a space for themselves to walk around and for all the furniture that they have. So over here we have everything that you're going to need. So Manelia has already set up some moss inside the enclosure. So moss provides humidity for your leopard gecko. They do live in a very dry environment, but moss helps them, again, provide humidity and helps them shed. As they grow, they're going to shed their skin, and that humidity helps them with that shedding process. So Manelia added a little bit of water. That sphagnum moss that you'll buy at the store comes really dry, so she's going to add water to that to, again, add humidity to their environment. All right, so after that, Manelia is going to be adding some carpet to that enclosure. Here we just have some indoor-outdoor carpet that you can get at the hardware store. And you can also use things like newspaper. That is really easy thing to provide in their environment, just something that they can walk on and it's very easy to clean. So after she's done that, she's going to add maybe some rocks to the enclosure for the animal. That's also really good for shedding for the leopard gecko. That's something that they can rub on and push that shed off of them. It's something that they can climb on. It's also really enriching. It doesn't matter where you put it in their house, just something that is really enriching for them, as I mentioned, and they can move around on, and it also helps keep that carpet down. All right, so that looks really great, Manelia. So after that, she's maybe going to add some more furniture. This is a really important part of your leopard gecko's home. This is their hide. This is where they're going to have shelter provided to them, where they can sleep if they need to, where they can feel protected. So it has a nice opening. This is a store-bought hide, so that is something that the gecko can climb right on into and feel protected. They can also hide inside of their moss and again have all that humidity around them. So this is a really well set up house that you would have for your gecko. You have your rocks, your carpet, moss to provide humidity. Next, we're going to be giving a heat pad to the leopard gecko. That is really important for their health. As a reptile, they're ectotherms. So that means that they regulate their body temperature from the outside. So they take the heat from the outside. Our body temperature should be the same pretty much at all times. But a reptile, they're going to regulate their body temperature from the outside temperatures. So you're going to want to have varying temperatures inside their enclosure. So Manelia put that heat pad right underneath where the leopard gecko might be spending some time sleeping, which is a really great spot to put it so he can stay nice and cozy underneath the hide. Well, over here we can provide some cool opportunities. So the gecko can maybe warm up over here, but then also cool down in other parts of the enclosure. All right, this looks great so far. So next we're going to give the gecko some water. So we've got a water dish, something shallow for the gecko to drink out of. All right, and of course the best part is feeding our geckos. This is a really great opportunity to provide a lot of variety in the gecko's life. So we have quite a few different food items here. We've got waxworms, mealworms, and a cricket. So you can get these things already dried at the pet store, but you can also feed them live, which is a really good opportunity for your gecko to hunt. So again, these are just a few different types of food that you can feed your leopard gecko. And then we also have a calcium powder that we would put on top of the leopard gecko's food. All right, so should we put our leopard gecko inside the enclosure now? I think with us today we have Riley. How many leopard geckos do we have? 6. So we have 6 leopard geckos here at Hamill Family Play Zoo. and they are all out to visit in Hamill Family Play Zoo when we are open. So this is actually the enclosure that they hang out in Zoo at Home when guests are allowed to come visit. All right, so I have some really great enrichment that we're going to give to Riley. It's just a block of wood, but this will also help Riley if she's going to be shedding. She can walk across it. This is something that's natural that you can find in your backyard. If you do give any of your pets at home things like branches or things like that to chew on or rub on, you want to make sure that it's really safe for them. So some approved browse that we give them, we call like sticks and things for them to chew on browse. So that's going to be like silver maple, willow, or mulberry. Those are 3 approved species that we use here at the zoo. All right, next up, we're going to be setting up a house for a guinea pig. I know many of you may already have guinea pigs at home, so today we're going to show how we care for them here at the zoo. So right now, Manelia is going to start setting up kind of a basic enclosure for our guinea pigs. So the first thing we're going to do is give them some nice, soft bedding. So here at the zoo, we use what's called Tech Fresh bedding. It gives them really soft on their feet, and it's super absorbent to pick up all of their droppings. But I know you can also use shavings, you can use shredded paper. Next, we're going to offer a hide, again, because guinea pigs are prey species, so they definitely want to have somewhere where they can hide themselves if they feel threatened, if they feel scared, or if they just want to sleep somewhere where they feel nice and cozy and comfortable. So after that, Manelia is going to offer a mineral block. That's something that offers all sorts of minerals to the guinea pig that they can lick and chew on. Next, she's going to give a block of wood, because guinea pigs are rodents. So they have ever-growing teeth, so they need something to chew on. Now, the guinea pig definitely can chew on this wooden house too, but it's always really important to offer an extra wood block always to your guinea pig so that they can always wear down their teeth and keep them in tip-top shape. So next is a food portion, and that's their hay. These guys eat a lot of grasses, so we have Timothy hay, and that's a specific type of hay that we're going to be giving to our guinea pig. So we give a free choice amount of hay, so she gets all the hay that she wants. She can also hide in that hay, it provides her protection, but she gets all the hay that she wants. All right, so next is a portion of her diet. So she gets just a regular guinea pig chow, and that gives her all the nutrients that she needs. She's gonna get a small portion of fresh vegetables and some lettuce. It's really important to give your guinea pigs fresh veggies. Maybe you can give them a little bit of fruit. They actually need vitamin C in their diet, so you can offer them a small piece of orange if you want to. But their pelleted food should also have all the vitamin C that they need in it. It's really important to follow the exact amount of guinea pig food on the bag that it says, because it's guinea pigs can get overweight really quickly, so you definitely want to have a very fit guinea pig. All right, so next we're going to put the top on our house for our guinea pig. All right, that looks great. And then lastly, we're going to give our guinea pig a water bottle. That's the best way to provide water to a guinea pig so they don't spill it. So with the hay that Manelia gave to our guinea pig, she offered it inside of a bag. That's a really good way to offer enrichment, kind of like you could offer that bag as a hide to the leopard gecko, as we mentioned before. When you offer things like boxes and bags, you want to make sure that they don't have any tape on them or any glue or maybe handles on a bag that your animal can get tangled in. So these are really, really great ways to offer variety in your animal's life, but you want to make sure that they're really safe. All right, so we're going to put our guinea pig inside her new house. We've got Marge, one of our guinea pigs, with us today. She is definitely one of our cutest. I think she'll be very excited for the treats that we have for her. Or just right into her house. It's a really big part of your guinea pig's home, somewhere for them to feel nice and secure. All right, well, thank you all so much for joining us today and learning about proper care for guinea pigs and leopard geckos, and I hope you can find this information valuable for your own pets at home.